G'day folks. Well, it's one of those stinking hot 40 degrees Celsius days here in Australia, so no workshop videos for next couple of days I don't think, but we'll do some work on the Jag because I just got back from Brad's place and had a bit of fun getting there. Let's just say you don't use ethanol blended fuel in carburetors. It doesn't work very well. I bought it without realising it had ethanol in it because the pump's completely unlabelled, but nah, not good. But got the aircon on, got the fan boosting it. That's the more recent Kelvinator that I bought. I bought from the scrapyard for nothing. And just going to play with my new computer, which is a Athlon X2 4200. 4 gig RAM, pretty decent graphics card in it. I've got Crysis 2 and I don't have Crysis 2 on download, but I have Deus Ex Human Revolution on download as well. Steam sales just going nuts right now and you can pick up some awesome games. I haven't been able to play Magicka in high quality. Well, I haven't actually been able to play it. There's only one graphics setting for this game and I just haven't been able to play it at all, simply because the damn old computer was just so slow. Nah. And I'm still setting up Windows 7, which is a bit new at the moment as well. I'm just learning. Just keeps coming up with boxes and picky things, and that's the only thing people didn't like about it really. It is a great operating system and yeah, I found it to be quite easy to learn. So yeah, that's what's happening at the moment. Thanks for watching. Okay, well that didn't last very long. There's a capacitor in there which is kind of dying. It stinks. Try and blow it out the bloody side vent. I was wondering why the compressor was getting increasingly erratic to start. And yeah, compressor cap's gone. Bastard. At first it smells almost woody and I thought it was something cooking on the stove, but no, that was all fine. And I come back in here and all I just see is capacitor smoke coming out the front vents. Oh. It's going to take a while to get that smell out of here. At least it's not the TV, but that would have been pretty obvious, it would have died. Okay, rule number 1 of old Kelvinator window air conditioners. Always change the oil caps. The old square ones, usually filled with straight mineral oil if it's a later model, and the very, very early ones even contain polychlorinated biphenyl. Thankfully these are the slightly later ones, they're not toxic. But the smell of burning cardboard or the paper windings and the oil just went straight through this room and it's completely saturated that unit, so I've had to pull it out by myself. It's not particularly easy on a 40-degree day, but a lot of trolleys and things help. I just slid it out onto here onto some 2x4s, slid it across, repositioned it up here and put the 2x4s out there, and yeah. It's just a trolley with an air handler on it to get some bit of height, and it's out. Getting it off that I'll worry about later. The unit that's going in is much lighter, it's a new rotary compressor one, so I'll use that for now. Good excuse to clean up though, this place is a mess. Might even repaint these window sills, they're a bit old. The paint itself sort of reacted and started to go a bit mouldy and flaky, so I'll clean up, but I won't paint them just yet. I'll get the new unit in and cool down and go back to playing Magicka. And that's the replacement unit. It's a Email 12H heat pump. It's a pretty solid little unit. It's got a normal reciprocating compressor, not a rotary one. I've just gotten done cleaning it as best I can. I mean, fairly quick clean. Just got to dry out the electrics and that. Give it a test run out here. Then I'm going to stick it in the Kelvinator casing, which is essentially the same. It'll fit and work. It's got good side vents on it, and yeah, should work quite well actually. I've got that spontaneously combustible Mistral running at the moment. My mate didn't want it back because his landlord's putting a split system in, or probably has by now. Even though I fixed it, I found out later from one of the YouTubers that Mistral recalled these things because they catch fire. So I'm just carefully running this one as it is. I've got a fire extinguisher right there if something does start to smell hot, and venting the high temperature condenser air straight out the back of it. I know stainless steel spiral welded pipe's a bit excessive for a condenser ventilation tube, but it works. And this thing's knocked the whole place down a lot, especially since this wasn't working properly. I just dropped the filter out of it and realised why I should have cleaned it 12 months ago. Yuck. That's evil. It's supposed to be clear and black like that, but let's see what happens when I hit it with some coil cleaner. And I'll have to drop that centerpiece with the fan shroud on it and try and get in and clean the coils too. Or even drop, I think you can even take that out without losing the coils. The coils will stay strapped into the housing, but I can drop the whole condensate pan and everything without losing the coils. They're fairly serviceable, but it just makes a mess once you do that. You've got to put a whole tarp down over this whole area, and I've got a lot of sensitive electronics and other bits and pieces down here, so I'll just do an in-place clean and let it go out the condensate drain. Okay, this is my plastic cleaner, which is sort of a mixture of car wash and conventional coil cleaner, evaporator cleaner. Works wonders. You can see dust coming off it. See, this will have engine soot, oil residue, all kinds of nastiness living inside it. Yeah. That's just going to come off in gooey lumps. Ah, well, that's just workshop dust. Diesel soot, gasoline engine soot, oil smoke, burnt out electric motor smoke, mott smoke, ground metal and concrete and dirt. Anything that gets tracked into or made in a workshop that's airborne, pretty much it. A lot of grinding dust too. Same with the computers, I always blow them out regularly so it doesn't get a build-up of semi-conductive or conductive metal grinding dust. Yeah. Nasty. Yeah, so it's the first time I've run this unit since I inherited it, and it's actually a really bloody powerful unit. I think they're about $500 each from Bunnings. I don't think Bunnings sell these anymore because Mistral kind of screwed them over. But when they were available, they're a powerful unit, but unfortunately they had a habit of catching fire somewhere. So maybe the fan motor wiring or something like that gets too hot, compressor wiring, I don't know. Not worth the risk, so I'm going to use it a couple of times and just decommission it.